Well, that shooting here at this football game, there's about 500 people here. There's also a baseball game going on right next to it. So with that many people, we only have a vague description, but there should be somebody with information about who this person was that fired shots here while families and children were enjoying their Sunday. If you know anything, call Crime Stoppers. That's 1-866-845-TIPS. And here's what we know what happened. It was 4:30 p.m. on a spring Sunday. Kids were playing football and families were watching. JSO says 2 spectators got into an argument and one man pulled out a gun and began shooting at this park in Mandarin.
But we have not identified the shooting suspect yet.
President of the Mandarin Athletic Association, Jovi Bellin, wasn't at the event but heard the news from another board member and came to the scene.
Not in Mandarin. Not in Mandarin. This is actually probably the first time we've had a shooting at a youth sports event here in Mandarin. We'll have a board meeting to reassess how we're going to proceed with the rest of this season and, the future.
She sends her apologies to the families who experienced this scare and says the board will take necessary precautions from here on out. She says the board will be meeting today. Also happening today, cleanup. You could see just debris, Capri Suns on the ground. Looks like families just scattered this area. Even the setup for the tournament is still here this morning. Live in Mandarin, Leah Shields, First Coast News on your side.